What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today's video, guys, I promise it's going to be the last one, but I figured I'd do a Detroit Lions 2016 NFL Draft recap. I was going to go through all of them, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all that. I'm going to try to start doing some Detroit Lions news and some Michigan Wolverine and Michigan State Spartan football stuff, too. I was actually, speaking of the Spartans, I actually went to the green and white game, got to meet some of the players. My cousins got to do some drills there. If you guys went to East Lansing and did all that, I thought it was pretty nice and pretty neat of D'Antonio to do that for the kids and let the parents kind of stay back and let them do their drills and all that. I thought it was very, very cool. I gotta give D'Antonio props for that. But anyway, let's continue on with the 2016 draft. I'm at Detroit Free Press's website, actually, is where I'm at. And I like the draft class. I think it's pretty solid for Bob Quinn's first draft as a general manager. I thought it was most of the picks were safe. They've signed everybody but Sean Robinson, the defensive tackle out of Alabama. I'm not quite sure why he's holding out. I don't know the whole story on it. I gotta look it up and see what's going on. But anyway, I thought it was pretty solid. I like the Glasgow pickup. Maybe it's to give Swanson some competition, or maybe they think he's not the answer, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. Killebrew, I like that pickup too. I've heard nothing but good things about that kid. I think he's a good addition too for a safety. Excuse me. I'm just kind of scrolling through here, guys. I haven't heard much about Joe Dahal. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Like I said, if you ever watch any of my videos, I hack up names. He's a guard from Washington State. I haven't heard much about the kid. I don't know. Like I said, that's a guy I got to kind of do some research on. I think he's got to be pretty good if he's been drafted. Antoine Williams, I thought was a good pickup out of Georgia Southern. I thought that was another good pick. Rudock, I thought was, I don't know. He's a good quarterback, but I don't know why is he a developmental quarterback? Is he going to take over for Orlowski? Or are they going to cut him when the preseason comes around? I don't know why Rudock's on the team. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're kind of going to take a chance and see how he looks. They kind of maybe want to get him a little bit more, but maybe they might cut him before the season starts. I don't know. I thought that was kind of surprising, actually. And there was another one here I thought was Anthony Zettel. I don't know much about that kid. Long snapper from Baylor. Jimmy Landis. I think that's how you pronounce his name. It says here, presumably replaces Don Muhlbach. Still, drafting a long snapper is never easy to swallow, and Burkett gave it an F. I got to agree with Burkett. Why in the hell did Bob Quinn feel the need to draft a long snapper? You can get them undrafted. They're a dime a dozen out there. This one, I'm not quite sure why he did that. There must be a method to his madness. Maybe he was the best one out there and he felt he needed to get one. I don't know. I'd like to know his reasoning on that. And Dwayne Washington, running back from Washington. I don't know about this kid either. Is he supposed to give the kid from Nebraska, whose name escapes me right now, a competition? Or is it theoretic to give him a push to make him a better player? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how all this stuff. I think these guys, 5th, 6th, and 7th round, are kind of roll the dice, take chances on with low risk, high reward. Maybe on these low risk, low reward doesn't really factor in. I think you're trying to get a low risk, high reward system out of this. But overall, I thought it was a good draft class. The one that's kind of a couple of question marks are the long snapper and Rudock from Michigan. I don't know why they felt the need to take Rudock. I don't know. Maybe they're going to do a development system or think he might be a really good backup. I don't know. I liked him when he was at Michigan. I thought Harbaugh did a damn good job with him while he was at Michigan. He has a bowl win under his belt, and he did really good with Michigan. I thought his first game was good enough to win against Utah, but it is what it is. Anyway, what did you guys think of Detroit Lions draft class? I'm not really gonna grade it because I'll be honest, I don't know the draft class well enough to give it a grade. I think it was based on what I've seen. I think it was pretty good for his first time, Bob Quinn's first time. Could have been better on the later rounds, I think, but it is what it is. There's probably some learning curve to that, and maybe some questioning on the lower rounds, 5th, 6th, 7th round picks, but I'm happy. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you guys again soon. I'm going to do more Detroit Lions videos, so stay tuned. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.